welcome back to my channel. This is Becky and we are going to continue talking about the sacral chakra. And in this video, we're going to talk about self-worth. And you might want to go ahead and take a screenshot so you can look more closely at the card while I'm reading about it. Let me tell you a little bit more about the sacral chakra. We have the color is a burnt orange and the element is water. Then we have the location is right below the belly button, so the lower abdomen. The Bija seed mantra is Voom. Its associated body parts are the hips, the lower back, sexual organs, bladder, kidneys, stomach, and bodily fluids. The basic issues are pleasure, sexuality, sensuality, emotions, intimacy, warmth, creativity, and confidence. Right, let's learn a little bit about this card. Come sit in my chair and feel my love, says the great servant. This is called the salmon chair. So the legend. The salmon chair appears to an Inuit child. I think that means like intuitive. An Inuit child playing in the snow. Valley and river are the salmon chair's protectors. I never get to see it, complains River. Valley whispers, there are those who can close their eyes and see it. The child rushes home to tell her elders about the chair, but no one believes her. She lies down exhausted. Later, the chair appears to her again. She climbs in and feels the great servant's love. Have you ever tried to explain something that you're going through to people that just don't get it? And then later on, you just kind of like lay down and take a nap, and then you come back up refreshed, and then you're like, okay, I'm just going to enjoy this experience by myself then. I'm not going to share it with anybody because they don't understand it, and I'm just going to, well, that's where I feel like I am now. And I feel bad because I know family members don't understand. They feel like I'm turning my back on them, or I'm being secretive, or I'm doing something shady. And I'm like, no, I really am just trying to get in touch with God and get in alignment and get my chakras right. And learn how to navigate this internet world, to have it more interactive instead of being me lecturing or giving these little tutorials. I want to make it more interactive. So if you have any tips, suggestions, I would love to hear those. You can reach out to me at homans.consulting@gmail.com. If you want to like co-create and collaborate on some things, I would really love that. We have inspiration. People, events, and material objects beyond your frame of reference are being drawn to you. Aim higher, for you will draw even greater experiences into your life. Allow your energy to grow. Receiving is an action. And I don't know if you're like me, but I've been single, celibate, sober, sovereign, celebrated, and supported in my divinity for decades. But trying to find, people to connect with is not always that easy. It seems like those of us that have wisdom of the ancients kind of are dispersed all over the globe. So that's why I think Spirit wants me to start interacting more energetically through different mediums. However, I am a people person who likes to be in person. I'm a little old school on this. So thank you for your patience as I try to navigate this transition that I never anticipated making. All right, the inspiration was to allow your energy to grow. Now your personal inquiry, how do I relate to the word deserving? Am I ready to allow myself to receive what others may not? So after this video, maybe go ahead and reflect on this a little bit more and write in your journal about your responses of how do you relate to the word deserving? And are you ready to allow yourself to receive what others may not? I know I'm in the position waiting for my godly ordained divine masculine, who is to be my husband, to appear on my path. I've met a few that I thought were, and then they disappeared. So I was like, okay, that was false alarms. And we'll see if any come back for any conversations to be like explanations of why we disappeared. But if not, then I know that God always gives an upgrade. So I leave that king spot next to me open for an actual emperor, right? Key ideas: greater knowledge, innocent curiosity, being rewarded, and receiving divine love. The key words: faith, self-love, and value. Self-love seems to be the hardest lesson for most people that I work with, even myself. The art of receiving, my nervous system has never experienced that before. So the full surrender, everybody keeps saying, trust the process. And so trying to convince my nervous system to trust the process. My mind trusts the process, but the body remembers the score. So your meditation: let go of any tension as you fall like a feather into the salmon chair. Imagine the chair receiving you. I imagine that to be like your throne in heaven, right? Like the table that God's got prepared for you. All right, so stay there until you have received an abundance of energy from the light. And nobody can tell you how long that's going to take. And people will try to grab the reins and tell you to hurry it up. Believe me, I used to do that a lot. I'd be like, okay, I know you're healing, but we got things to do. And we're all growing at different paces and have different needs and wants and desires. And nobody's a mind reader. Well, some of us might be, but we want the confirmation from the person. I tell people, use your words. Just because I know what's going on in your head, I want the confirmation of the words coming out of your lips. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here, and I'm grateful that you're supporting this channel. So if you could like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I have new content, I would greatly appreciate it, so that way we can get the messages out to a wider audience, for other people to be able to reset their nervous system, to be able to stay sober, to be able to have mindfulness and awareness and enlightenment, and we can help uplift each other throughout this interesting time in humanity's evolution. All right, I'll talk with you later, and have a great day.